Back training with your favorite IFBB pro, Seth Feroce. Warming up. This back workout is, right now I'm probably about a week and a half, 2 weeks into my new program here. I'm just starting to put on the size again, eating a lot of food, getting back into the swing of everything, getting the muscles warmed up, because everybody that knows that starts a new program, usually your muscles get stronger faster than your tendons do. So with this workout, I'm not at my strongest. So what we're going to do is I'm starting to move some weight, and I want to teach you how to build a back workout, how I built this and why I do what I'm doing for this workout. I begin every single back workout with pull-ups. I'm doing assisted pull-ups here, obviously, but you got to start somewhere, right? My fat ass can't do full pull-ups can't do 100 reps on regular pull-ups. So I start with assisted. I want to warm up my back. You don't do pull-downs and pull-ups are not the same fucking thing. Don't tell me that, oh, I do pull-downs to warm up instead of pull-ups. No, motherfucker, pull-ups are better than pull-downs. Yes, I do assisted. The goal is to push blood into our muscle. I don't care. Leave your ego at the fucking door and start doing pull-ups, okay? With this, I do them wide grip, I do them close grip, I do them reverse grip. We want to warm up our entire back, our lats, teres minor, teres major, our traps, rear delts, hands, everything. We want everything to really get ready for the onslaught of the back workout. And the best way to do it, in my opinion, is pull-ups. I swear that pull-ups are what built my back. Because by doing pull-ups, I have been able to feel everything else that I do that much better. I get it to fire that much better. So within this next set that I'm about to do here, watch my hands, okay? You'll see my index finger and my thumb come off of the bar, okay? Whenever I do that, I'm starting to pull with my pinkies. I'm holding guns in my hands. Some of you might have heard me say that before. The goal here is to get your lats to fire. Whenever you do that, whenever you take your index finger and your thumb off, you kind of take you take your bicep out of it. You'll start to feel your lats pull that much more. So just a trick to try out. And right now, you see me drinking my Formula 19, my carbohydrates. The whole goal with those, rapid glycogen loader. We want to get fueled for this workout, okay? Pushing blood. There we go with close grips. Now, I usually do about 100 reps of pull-ups before I begin my back workout. I don't count pull-ups as like my first exercise. They're the staple. I'm not starting my back workout until I do my 100 pull-ups. Period. End of story. I've been doing it this way for quite some time. Maybe not all 100. I might be doing 50 or this or that, but the goal with it is to get everything ready, okay? Now, a lot of people bust my chops because I don't get perfect full range of motion with it. Well, with what I'm doing with all my pull-ups and the different grips, okay, we want to get every single piece of your back and all the muscles prepped for the workout, okay? And I'm kind of a fat slob. I'm getting there. Give me a break. But no. So with this workout, rest times and everything, this workout is very fast-paced. You won't see it in the video, but I only take probably 30 to 60 second break between each set. I start moving a little bit of heavier weight, but I do not change the tempo. It stays the same, 30 to 60 seconds between each set. That way, I'm just fucking hammering away, okay? I don't know, that's just me personally where I think that my back workouts have benefited me the most. No matter what the weight is, I just keep moving the weight up, but the tempo stays the same, 30 to 60 second rest between each set. So with this workout, I'm going to focus on my lats and my upper back, okay? I don't focus on one or the other. Right now, we're starting to work out with some bent over TBar rows, close grip. Now with this, I'm focusing on my lats. I'm going to pull a lot with the pinkies of my hands because I want to focus on my lats, my lower lats, the thickness. All right. So whenever you're watching me here, anybody that has this machine knows that where you place the weight can play a different role as well. Place your hands. I'm using close grip for this. Close grip, I'm focusing on my lats. I'm going to place the weights on the front and on the sides. As you can see, I was stealing people's weights. Fuck that. I need to get big. I asked, I was polite. But with this, whenever you watch me do this, I do move my body. I do have a little bit of body English with this. This is going to place a little bit more stress on your lower back. However, I've been doing them this way for a while. I like to get a good stretch and a good squeeze. Okay? If you do them that way, you are going to feel it in your lower back. If you are a beginner, keep yourself in more of a bent over position like I was in. However, here comes a pump cover. However, I want to make sure that you're focusing on your lower lats. The more you stand up, the more emphasis that you're going to place on your upper back. This exercise, we're focusing on your lats. So that's why I stay in more of a bent over position. I want to keep my chest as close to parallel with the ground as possible. Okay? By doing so, and the way I'm pulling with my hands, with the pinky, the ring, and the middle finger, I'm going to put a lot of emphasis on my lats. Get in. Start pulling. Lats. 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 Stay bent over. There's a little body English, putting a little stress on the lower back, but that's what we're trying to achieve. 6 to 10 reps, 30 to 60 second rest, and get right back in it. That is the goal. That's the tempo of this. By doing so, we are going to be pushing blood with heavier weight, keeping a good tempo with everything, and going to town. Now, some of you might be saying, why don't you, slow the pace down and use heavier weight? Well, you're more than welcome to do so. Okay? This is all about your feel and what you think will work. Me, that's why I like this workout. It's something different, switching it up. But with you, have at it. Right from there, I go into a power grip pull down in front of the face. With this, I'm putting a lot of emphasis on my teres major, teres minor, and upper back and rear delts. Okay, so we went from a lat motion to something that we're going to focus a little bit more on the upper back portion of it. And as you can see right there, we're still going to work the lats. This is still a lat pull down, okay? But we're placing a little bit more emphasis on those specific areas. And you can see right now those specific areas working, okay? Teres major, teres minor, rear delts, traps, still working the lats, but we're putting a little more emphasis on the upper back. And there you go, you can see it right there, right on the outsides, right under my rear delts. You can see it all working. That's what I'm really focusing on. And when I'm pulling with this, I'm pulling more with my index and middle finger and thumb. Whenever I'm doing that, I'm gonna feel it a lot more in my upper back, okay? And I'm focusing on squeezing right there. If I was to switch my grip and pull a little bit more with my pinkies, I'd feel it more in my lats. However, at this point, I want it to be on my upper back portion. You can see the separation right there and everything happening, where my lat, teres major, teres minor, rear delt, you see all that happening right there. That's our goal. That's what we want to emphasis on right there. So when we're hitting our rear double bi or walking down the street in our fucking medium shirt, we look great. Now again, like I said, you can change the tempo of this workout. You could use a little bit more heavy weight. You could use lighter weight and up the reps. Okay, but building this back workout, I go from my pull-ups to a lat exercise, to a upper back exercise, then to a lat exercise. Now again, we're hitting the entire back when we're doing these exercises, but the emphasis with our hand placement, with how we're pulling, the tempo, all that plays a huge role on a workout. Why one worked better than the other. So after this, we move right into one arm dumbbell rows. Now, at my gym, there's not many people when I go, so don't bust my balls for taking up the rack. There ain't nobody around. And fuck yourselves. If you're at Planet Fitness, you probably can't do this. Or at a really busy gym, but I'm not. With this exercise, again, row. Look at the row motion that I have right there. That's going to place the emphasis on our lats. Now again, I'm a little more advanced with this. I have a great mind to muscle connection. For you beginners, the body English that I have going on, the movement, how I'm moving my entire body, that's not the best place to start. You want to stay in a fixed position as much as you can if you're a beginner with this, okay? It's gonna, by moving like that, you do put a lot of more stress on your lower back, okay? Because you're moving, and it's easy to tweak something. However, like I said, I've been lifting for a while, I've been doing this, so I have a better feel for it. Right there you can see the lat, Terres major, Terres minor working. You can see it all working. But with the way I'm pulling with this, I want to place special emphasis on my lat. Okay? Now, you can also see when I'm doing this, I'm pulling it back. I'm rowing. I'm going in a row motion. Okay? If I pull straight up, I'm going to put more stress on my upper back, and I want this to be a lat exercise. So we're going to row back, pull back. Now, whenever you grab these dumbbells, that's going to play a role as well, where you're grabbing them. I grab them up at the top. Okay, you can either grab them up at the top, at the bottom, or dead nut center. I prefer to grab up at the top. I feel more comfortable. I'm able to get a better pull and feel the weight whenever I'm pulling with it. Okay? Again, that's going to play a role in how this exercise is utilized and what parts of the back or everything. It's going to play a role in how you move whenever you're pulling the weight. So, get comfortable. I prefer to pull it from the top. What we're going to do here is an overhand wide grip seated cable row, I should say. This is one of my favorite exercises. Now, with this exercise, we're focusing on the upper portion of the back again. That's a Terres major, Terres minor, some lat, the upper back with the traps and the rear delts. Focus on all that. Get that, the hump shake, the turtle shell on the top of the back. Now with this, where we pull that bar to and how we pull with our hands is going to play a role in what portions of the back we're hitting. Okay, I'm gonna pull right below my nipple line. I'm not gonna pull to my belly button. If I pull to my belly button, I'm gonna incorporate a lot more lat. Okay, I want to pull up top, right below my nips. You can see right there. You can see how I'm making a conscious effort to pull it a little higher up. That's because I want to hit the top portion of my back. And right there, you can start to see it all happen. That's our goal right there. Pull. Pull. We're using a heavier weight. We're taking a short rest. It's getting later in the workout, so we want 30 to 60 second rest. Heavier weight, move it, move it, move it. All right, now we're gonna walk over. I'm gonna finish off with rack pulls. All right, within rack pulls, what I wanna do here, now that we got this entire workout done, or finishing up here, I am going to make sure that when I do rack pulls, I'm not just moving the fucking weight. I could sit there and bang the weight off the bars and get it bounced and feel good when I put 6 plates on. I don't want to do that. I want to focus on feeling my lats, from my lower lats into my lower lats, up into my lats, up into my Terres major, minor, traps, rear delts. I want to fucking feel it from the top of my ass cheeks all the way up to the top of my neck. I'm not just moving the fucking weight here, ladies and gentlemen. That is not what we're doing. If you want to do that, go fucking power lift. I want to make sure my back gets the most activation it can from this exercise. Do I like banging the weight sometimes? Fucking A right. But right now in my program, I'm just starting to move the weight. You can see it. I want to feel it. Feel it. Go slow. Feel the weight get moved. You can see it start to fire there. Look. Lats. Rear delts. Terres major, Terres minor, traps. It's all we want to do. We want to feel it all. If you aren't feeling it, it ain't fucking working. Okay? We want to build that turtle shell. I usually do a couple sets at 135, couple sets at 225, couple sets at 315, then a couple sets at 405. That's usually what I do at the end of my workouts here. Here we go. Nothing crazy. Don't bang the weight. Slow. Squeeze. If you aren't feeling it, it's not worth doing. So with this, we just want to make sure in this workout we keep a good tempo and we're building the turtle shell. We want to work our lats. We want to work our upper back. We want to push as much blood as we can with using some heavier weight, moderate to heavier weight. It's not just one way to do things. There's 100 different ways to skin a cat. But this is one way that I like. Starting to warm up, feel some weight again. It's the good shit. Check out the bio. In the bio, there's the full workout with everything. So I hope you enjoyed. Go to work. Build the wings. All right, everybody. Fucking A.